Hello, thanks for joining me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective, and I'm going to be focusing on the number 5, because when I did the new moon to full moon readings, the number 5 cards just came out a lot, I noticed. So we had the Hierophant come out for a lot of signs, Temperance, which breaks down to number 5, the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. So I'm just got a little curious about that energy, so I thought I'd do reading for the collective to see exactly what that means. As the number 5, right, it symbolizes, symbolically, 5s are, well, odd numbers in general in the tarot embody change and evolution, right? So I think there's a lot of evolution that's going to happen this year in general, especially because we start the year off with 2 micro full moons, small, far away from the earth, and 2 super new moons. So there's a lot of manifesting energy. And the full moons usually are here to illuminate. Meaning of a full moon, symbolizes gratitude. So I feel like the illumination isn't happening so much, but there's these super new moons where we can create. We have so much new energy to create with. So I want to see exactly what this number 5 thing is, what it might mean for this year for the collective, right? 5 specifically symbolize crisis, transformation, breaking of stability, action, movement, new elements, challenge, crisis, also health. So we'll see exactly what comes out here. Number 5s are also associated with the planet Mercury, which is Gemini Virgo energy. So it's possible Gemini Virgo season could be significant. 5 could be the 5th month, May. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, associated with quick thinking, communication, travels. Those could be themes. Also the 5th house. The 5th house, if you know your birth chart, the 5th house could be very important this year. Leo rules over the 5th house. It's about creativity and sex. And it rules over what we do for pleasure and to express the self creatively. Maybe Leo season might be significant. I don't know. Just let's see what comes up here. We have a few cards, a few oracle cards here. What was the meaning of the number 5? Coming up so much. New moon to full moon readings. The number 5, please. What does it mean? What does it all mean? And then I'm going to pull from the tarot. I'm using the same 2 decks that I did for those readings, since that's where, those messages were coming from. Felt I should use the same ones. Okay. So we have Strength of Vulnerability coming out. Okay. Says true power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Okay, it's number 4. So we could be seeing our weaknesses, learning that turning weaknesses into strengths, perhaps. Let's see, what else about this energy, please? We're at the number 5. What does it mean for the collective, please? Number 1, spirit self. Be who you are as you are. So being true to ourselves. We have number 13, false beliefs. Yeah, look at that. Being true to ourselves would mean false beliefs would have to go away. Once the untruth that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So this feels like a really freeing energy. And like I said, it just feels like change is in the air this year. Like there's going to be really, the universe is giving us the energy to make a big change, to make a lot of progress this year too. It feels like new progress. I mean, it's possible too, the past isn't going to affect us as much. There's healing and release from the past. Just want to get one more here. We have unknown and misalignment coming out, but let's see if I get just one more, please, for this energy. One more card, please. Oh, so this is interesting. Seems like there's going to be an energy of coming back to self, being true to self, maybe even being shown. I got two more again. All right. We'll take these two. Being shown the false beliefs about ourselves, unlearning, or, unlearning like false truths. We got enough. You were born enough. Number 20 and number 6, trusting tricksters. The trickster's only power is your trust. You're always free to withdraw it. Yeah. Feels like lots of illumination happening here. It's interesting. We don't have the number 5 coming out. Oh, when we have trusting tricksters as the last card, and we have trust at the bottom of this deck. So think about trust. Maybe trusting in change and evolution. Trusting that having faith in the new, maybe in the unknown. Two cards that break down to the number 4. Maybe there's a transformation that begins, I don't know, sometime in April. Let's see. Let's get some tarot cards here. Strength of vulnerability. The power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So changing perceptions when it comes to weaknesses. Let's see. What is this? What's this number 5 energy? Let's get strength of vulnerability, please. Number 2. Weighing the options. Feels like making difficult decisions. Like collectively, there will be a more vulnerable feel. People feel better about being more vulnerable. We have 2 knights at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, lots of movement forward. And then the 4 pentacles, cautious movement. But Queen of Wands, fearless nonetheless. Very confident and really quick. Feels like this year might feel like it goes by really quickly. I don't know. Personally, I can't believe it's already February. January felt like it flew by. Let's see what else about this number 5, please. Spirit self. Number 5, what it means for the collective, what this symbolizes. The Wheel of Fortune. Good news coming in. Good luck. Something going in the... Something going in the collective energy's favor. A change. Right? I said it feels like there's like a change in the wind. It's coming. You have 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. With the star. I feel like there's a renewed optimism. 5 of Wands is about healthy competition. And the competition remaining in a playful energy so that there can be movement forward. And let's see, what's this false beliefs? Collective, we're collectively unlearning things. What is this false beliefs card? So there have been lies, deception is what it feels like here. Page of Swords. Curiosity. Feels like there's a collective energy of like a renewal and taking on new challenges with a new kind of zest, a new vigor, a more brave, courageous energy. King of Cups. Interesting. King of Cups is about emotional stability, having emotional control. Then we have the Page of Cups, which is, the younger energy, right? Page, Knight, Queen, King. It's much less immature. It's a more immature energy. And the Page of Cups can sometimes be wishy-washy and tell stories. See the fish that's in his cup, right? It can jump right out. So it's like our dreams, but we have to go after them. And the Page of Cups can sometimes be a storyteller. I feel like And we have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is very curious energy, looking at something from all angles, looking at all the details, a bit of an idealistic energy, but using the intellect and the mind. I feel like there's something that we're being encouraged to remain emotionally stable about, because there are stories being told, but the truth will be revealed, right? With false beliefs paired with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is looking for answers. It's looking for all of the information so they can make an informed intellectual decision, right? Not an emotional one. So it seems like there's some things go on this year. Like I said, the 5 maybe in May, in the month of May, or maybe with, I said 5 being associated with the 5th house, Leo, in Leo season in August. That's going to require an emotional control. But the King of Cups being here tells me that emotional control it will be available. Like emotional control will be exercised so that you can tell the truth from the lies, right? The true story from the tall tale. Is this enough card? Enough. You were born enough. Feels like a renewal of like self-worth. Not accepting less than the 10 of Pentacles. Not accepting less than what's being offered when it comes to stability, possibly institutions, inheritance of some kind. Very protected and established, right? The 10 of Pentacles, it takes a long time to build to the 10 of Pentacles. So it's an establishment, something that's been there for a while. If you were born enough. Yeah, the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords. The King of Swords can sometimes represent judgments, a judge, a lawyer, someone that uses their intellect in their profession. So it's moving away from, collectively moving away from larger institutions that have been here for a while but are not fair. Perhaps they'll be exposed, or just there's a collective energy of moving away from them. Something about not offering enough. Yeah, because then we have trusting tricksters. It's a lot of, like, it feels like there's an exposure of some sort of deception, right? With false beliefs, trusting tricksters, along with spirit self and enough. And even strength and vulnerability. Right? With vulnerability, there has to be a sense of exposure. Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow-moving knight. Something about being able to slow down enough to see the tricksters, to see that kind of deceptive energy for what it is, and being able to move in a more mindful way. It's been more practical, moving towards a more practical, realistic energy, something that's truthful, that's honest, that's reliable, very determined to get what it wants. Interesting. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. With the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is about a foundation, right? Building a solid foundation. Something here about learning about foundations that are not built on solid ground. Let's see. The 2 of Pentacles is about making a decision too. Weighing options. Making a decision so that something come into balance. What's this 2 of Pentacles, please? Number 5. 2 of Pentacles, please. What is this here? A decision that has to be made to balance the scales. 2 of Pentacles for me is a work hard, play hard energy as well. There's a lot of, the moon. The moon is about what's hidden from us, right? It's having the bravery and strength to walk into the darkness, not knowing what's there, having the faith to walk in darkness. This moon card in particular also says in the bottom, I don't know if you could see it, but there's words down there and they're in French. And it says love is pain in French. There's something about like collectively making a decision to see some sort of pain, right? Strength and vulnerability. Something is exposed, but instead of seeing it's something that's been hidden from us, but instead of seeing it as a weakness, it's turned into the collective energy feels like it turns it into a strength. The Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. With the Ten of Swords, something about stable foundations it feels like it's going to fall. Something is going to come apart this year, but it's so that something more mindful and reliable can be built in its place, right? So while it might look like a breaking of stability, which is what the number 5, one of the meanings of the number 5, it's really so that forward progress can be made. And in this case, it feels like slower progress, but it's something that's much more reliable. The Knight of Pentacles is going to get the job done. Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it has to do about something that was hidden. It was hidden that there's a collective realization that our weaknesses, that we can turn our weaknesses into strengths, that vulnerability is a strength in of itself. Let's see, what's the spirit self with the Wheel of Fortune? What is this Wheel of Fortune here? It feels like something turning in, the collective's favor. It's good news. It is movement. It's forward progress. The Three of Cups, reason to celebrate. So there will be a reason to celebrate, some sort of victory about being connected or reconnected to the spirit self. Be who you are as you are. People will be able to, will feel more free being who they truly are, exposing themselves. The Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is victorious. Very triumphant. We could have a lot of people trying to be leaders this year. There could be a lot of new leaders come in. People that maybe have never been on the scene. I don't know, in entertainment, in politics, in law, in medicine, whatever area that you follow. You could notice a lot of people trying to be leaders, to be influencers. But it feels like there's something here about the people that are fake and not authentic and not genuine. Something about those people are going to be exposed this year. Truths are being told, right? No more false beliefs, no more trusting tricksters. Because we have the Six of Wands with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like, there'll be victories. A lot of people could try and come in, like I said, as influencers or as leaders, but it's going to be very easy, the Ace of Swords, to see the truth, to see who the fakes are and who the real ones are. Like the wool's going to be, we're not going to have the wool over our eyes anymore. It's going to be pulled off our eyes. Let's see, what's this Page of Swords? This is that curiosity, researching, exposing truths is what it feels like. Right? And since this is a collective reading, it feels like exposing sort of collective truths. The Page of Swords, please. What is this energy here for the collective? Page of Swords, anything else? Yep, okay. Wow, yeah, see the Page of Swords with Judgment. Judgment is all about having an awakening, spiritual awakening, but it's about self-awareness and like the three-dimensional world. It's about self-awareness, becoming aware of something. So it's like collectively we're waking up and becoming aware of lies that have been told to us by, different entities, different people in our lives even. The Five of Wands, this brings about a lot of competition. It feels like there are a lot of players on the stage this year. There are a lot of different energies competing one another, but ultimately it's about some sort of truths being exposed and that leading to a collective awakening, collective spiritual awakening, a realization with judgment. And judgment card, right? Once you have this realization, this awakening, you can't see something the same again. Whatever you've awakened to, right? This is about ascension. You're ascending up to the next level of something. You can't go back, right? The earth on this card here, it's burnt. There's bones. There's skeletons. This earth is not fertile. There's nothing left to be grown here. Maybe in the future, but not right now. And so it's time to ascend, leave it behind. And with the Page of Swords and false beliefs, feels like truth's being exposed. Possibly, through, with the Page of Swords, through online investigation, or truths are exposed online. Or some sort of, I don't know, on forums or something like that. Social media outlets. This brings about a lot of competition, though, a lot of competitive energy. It feels like it brings about fighting, arguments, some chaos. Three of Pentacles working together. They require people needing to work together to compromise. What's this Ten of Pentacles? This Ten of Pentacles with enough. It feels like there's a collective, people are in this energy of demanding what they deserve, knowing that they're enough, realizing some self-worth, exercising like a new self-respect for the self. Ten of Pentacles, please. What is this energy? Ten of Pentacles for the collective. What is evolving, changing? Another 10. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. In this card, it's the Fates. Whatever this feels like, establishment, something that's been around for a long time, that hasn't been providing the way it should. Look at it. It's the Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, comes in. It feels like the universe here intervenes, right? The fates. There's some sort of fate involved with establishments, I said, being exposed that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, aren't giving the people, right, enough for them to feel worthy, to feel like respected. It's dignified. Something is balanced out. The Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a gift in all this energy. It really feels like it's the universe intervening here at the Wheel of Fortune. But this is good news. Something turns in the collective's favor. Let's see what's this Knight of Pentacles. Because it feels like this slows down. Something is slowed down. Something was moving too quickly, was being pushed, and the universe comes in and says no, right? With the Wheel of Fortune here twice. Feels like the universe intervening, especially with Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune together. All right, we have 3 tens on the deck too. The cycle is ending. All right, what's this Knight of Pentacles? Because it's been completed. There's new movement, in a positive direction. Knight of Pentacles, please. But it's slower. Wow, with death. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, I love this. With death and the Empress. Yeah, this is a transformational energy for the collective. There's a collective transformation with energy, with something being slowed down enough to expose the tricks, the lies, the deception. Because they're exposed, they're able to move forward collectively in a more mindful, spiritually aligned energy, and it's transformational, and it brings about lots of abundance with the Empress here. It feels like that, like here, there's a creative energy again. There's a creative spark. There's abundance, fertility. Transforming, there's a transformation in the way we create. So it's almost like it's forced to be slowed down. So the Empress can represent creation, fertility, right? Having children. There's also a message here about something slows down reproduction, right? Production of reproduction, the reproductive process is slowed down. I don't know exactly what that means. Take it how it resonates and relates to you. A lot of dreamy energy at the bottom of the deck. With a 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, right? With a Page of Cups here. Lots of water. Feels like there's still something here that's not wanting to be looked at. When it comes to emotions, some sort of undercurrent energy. There could be some sort of escapist behavior collectively that tries to be, we try to engage in, but then the world, it's like you can't, there's something that can't be escaped. And it brings about some sort of pain with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But whatever it is, we'll know with the world. It's going to be exposed. It's interesting. I feel like October could be a very significant month as well. But there's definitely change coming. Lots of, I'm going to pull, and this pulling from a few of the, this Astrology deck, Oracle deck. I'm going to pull a few cards, see if I can get anything else here. Something it feels like is turning collectively in our favor. There's lots of exposure, a renewal of self-worth, of dignity, due to some sort of structure falling. But this was meant to happen. I said collectively, there's some sort of spiritual awakening to lies that have been told, to deceptions. We're no longer going to be trusting tricksters. We're going to be much more well-informed, it feels, as a society this year. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull a few cards here to end the reading. There's signs, house placements, planets, anything else significant. Okay, we have Gemini. Gemini, I mentioned at the beginning, Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is connected to the number 5, so we have Gemini coming out. Interesting. It says here, information to explain, communications about, resulting from the fluctuations of. Information to explain. We're going to get a lot of information this year, and it's going to be truthful. It's going to explain these falsities that have been in our lives. Right? There's going to be communication, and resulting from the fluctuations about, I feel like that's like mixed messages. you know, like as a society, when we're told one thing, but does that really make sense? You know, by the news, by the media, by politicians, by the larger institutions, does that make sense? And it feels like resulting from the fluctuations there's been so many fluctuations that people have started asking questions, and that's what exposes the truth. Let's see, anything else here? Scorpio. Purification to resurrect, the secrets of resulting from the power of. Yeah, the secrets of. I think it's going to be real hard to keep secrets this year in general. There's just this energy of almost like manifesting the truth here. I said, because we have these super new moons. There's so much new energy, and it's almost like it's overtaking what has always existed. Let's get one more card here, please. All right, that one wanted to come out. Jupiter. Learn or teach, be positive about, grow, and expand. Jupiter. Jupiter rules over Sagittarius, also Pisces in traditional astrology. So, I don't know, Gemini and Scorpio placements could be particularly significant. Those seasons could be significant. But I feel like the fives in general just kind of came out to say, get ready. There's going to be a lot of breaking of stability and a lot of action this year. We're going to see a lot of transformation. This could specifically affect the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Right? The fives are associated with Five of Wands is Leo, the Five of Cups is Scorpio. The fives are associated with the fixed signs of their element. So, yeah, I feel like fixed signs in particular could be very affected this year by this transformation. Could feel particularly challenging, but it will be very successful, and it will feel really rewarding once these challenges are overcome. All right, collective, this is what I've got for you. I hope this reading sent you some sort of message, maybe clarified something. Hope it resonated. Please like and subscribe. If so, let me know in the comments what you thought. I'll see you at your next reading. Bye-bye.